Hey guys, it's story time with Ms. Griffith, and today we're going to read the book, The Napping House. Now, the title of the story usually tells us what the story is going to be about, or it gives us some little hints. So what do you think The Napping House might be about? Yes, it could be a house that naps. What else? Do you think that the title could tell us anything else about the story? Yes, that's a thought about people napping in the house. Well, let's read to find out what happens. And when we're reading, I want you to listen to the story, because at the end of the story, I'm going to have you retell the story to an adult, okay? Ears on, eyes looking, lips quiet, and hands in our lap. The Napping House, written by Audrey Wood. So that means Audrey Wood, is she the author or the illustrator? Yeah, she's the author. And the illustrator is Don Wood. He drew all the illustrations and they are beautiful. So let's see what happens in our story. The Napping House. There is a house, a napping house, where everyone is sleeping. Look at the picture. Can you tell what's happening? What kind of weather is it? Is it a sunny day? Is it a rainy day? Is it a sunny night? Or is it a rainy night? What do you think? Yes, it's raining for sure. And it's got dark clouds, so I think it might be nighttime. Let's see. And in that house, there is a bed, a cozy bed, in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. Shh. And on that bed, there is a granny, a snoring granny. In a napping house where everyone is sleeping. And on that granny, there is a child, a dreaming child, a snoring granny. On a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. Shh. And on that child, there is a dog, a dozing dog, a dreaming child, and a snoring granny. And on that dog, what do you see? There is a cat, a snoozing cat, a dozing dog, a dreaming child, and a snoring granny. And on that cat, there is a mouse. Can you see that mouse? Look at that mouse. There is a mouse, a slumbering mouse, on a snoozing cat, on a dozing dog, on a dreaming child, on a snoring granny. On a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. Shh. And on that mouse, there is a flea. Do you see that flea? It's teeny tiny flea. There is a flea. Can it be a wakeful flea? Shh. On a slumbering mouse? On a snoozing cat? On a dozing dog? On a dreaming child? On a snoring granny? Shee, beep, 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 beep. On a cozy bed in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. Shh. What do you think's gonna happen? It might be. Let's see. A wakeful flea who bites the mouse. Eek! Oh no! Who scares the cat? Meow. Who claws the dog? Ruff, 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 ruff. Who thumps the child? What? Who bumps the snoring granny? Who breaks the bed? Bam! In the napping house, where no one now is sleeping, they're all awake. So it must have been nighttime because they were sleeping. And they all woke up when that dreadful flea bit the mouse. Okay, now we are going to retell the story. The napping house. Well, we know there was a bed, right? And in that bed, who was the first person in that bed? Was it the flea? The cat? The dog? The boy? The mouse? Or the granny? What do you think? Yes, it was the snoring granny. So the snoring granny was in the bed. Now who was on top of the granny? Was it the flea, the cat, the mouse, the boy, or the dog? Which one? What came next? First we have the granny, and then who did we have? The dog? No, not the dog. Which one was it? Oh, yes, you're right. The boy. The dreaming boy was on the snoring granny in a cozy bed. Now, who was sleeping on top of the boy? Oh, yes, great, you're right. It was the dozing dog. The dozing dog on top of the boy, on top of the granny. So we have the snoring granny, the dreaming boy, the dozing dog. Now, which one of these came next? Flea, cat, or mouse? Yes, the cat. The cat was sleeping on top of the dog. Granny, boy, dog, cat. Who was sleeping on the cat? The mouse or the flea? The mouse. Great job. So that leaves what? Yes, the flea. Who was the flea sleeping on top of? Correct. On top of the mouse. So now we have all the people that were sleeping in the napping house. We've got the granny, the boy, the dog, the cat, the mouse, and the flea. Now, what I want you to do is to draw a picture and show me what happens when the flea bites the mouse. The mouse, what does the mouse do? You're going to tell me that. You're going to retell the story from when the flea bites the mouse and draw a picture of it, or you can just record it and send your recording and your drawing to your teacher. This was a great story, and I can't wait to see what you guys do. Thank you for being here. Love ya. Until next time, guys. Bye.